engine scream and roar. Northwest Truck Series is kicking down the door. ARCA rigs are flying, dusting up the pines. Sasquatch in the stands, sipping moonshine. Feel the tires burn, hear the crowd ignite. iRacing's finest, day or night. From the Rockies to the coastal line, LSRTV's where the legends shine. Oh, Northwest Racing, let the good times roll. These race covers got rebellious souls. So crank it up loud, hear the engine scream. And LSRTV is bringing you the stream. Northwest Racing reigns supreme. 3 wide in the corner, inches revving high. A southern tradition, beneath the northwest sky. Checkered flags are waving, hearts beat like a drum. Sasquatch roars for every single roar. Feel the tires burn, hear the crowd ignite. iRacing's finest, day or night. From the Rockies to the coastal line, LSRTV's where the legends shine. Oh, Northwest Racing, let the good times roll. These race covers got rebellious souls. Crank it up loud, hear the engine scream. And LSRTV is bringing you the stream. Northwest Racing reigns supreme. Guitars are slinging, tracks taking a groove. Northwest boys got nothing to prove. Grabbing gears and rubbing doors. Northwest Racers always bringing more. Oh, Northwest Racing, let the good times roll. These race covers got rebellious souls. Crank it up loud, hear the engine scream. And LSRTV is bringing you the stream. Northwest Racing reigns supreme. Watch Northwest Racing with Charles, Wesley, and Jeremy on LSRTV. And maybe Bigfoot too.
Race On is more than a broadcast company. It's a marketing company and it's a family. We are diehard race fans. We just have cameras in our hands and we know how to bring this to a different kind of audience on the World Wide Web. We are setting the pace for the industry.
Hey everybody, we welcome you. Oh snap, we're not live on the radio. Hang on, try this again. Boy, we weren't ready, were we? Can we start the music over again? Let's do it again, Charles. Start it over. Start it over.
Rewind it.
Oh hell. Never mind. I'm just gonna hit the button. We're just gonna. No, don't do it. Don't do it. We're not retaking nothing. All right, stand by. Let's do it again. Stand by. 3, 2, 1. We're ready. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The house always wins, and we're ready for the Northwest ARCA series on this Thursday night. Welcome to LSRTV, your home for sim racing, and on the radio. That was the problem. We were waiting for the radio feed to kick in. Oh, well. Jeremy Stanley, I'm Wesley Outlet, Charles Wooten punching the buttons. Everybody, make sure you don't get banned on the LSRTV broadcast tonight, okay? Be good out there.
I got my producer in the crowd tonight. He'll be tuning in for a little bit, so that's cool. Dustin Lockton.
Make sure he don't make Nerditudes mad, okay? Nerditudes, make sure you don't say something you ain't supposed to, and you get a ban or something. I don't know. So,
perfect.
There
We got
you
full
go.
rain over here.
we have full reign, brother. What's up, Jeremy? Ready to do this thing? Ready to end the week, man, and ready to go here at Sim City, Vegas. We saw an amazing race Monday night with the trucks, and I think we're going to see the latter tonight with the ARCA cars. Buddy, good evening.
Good evening. Yeah, I'm drinked up, snacked up, ready to get this thing going here for the house that always wins, and Vegas. And I got some driver feedback from what's on my end here. The Catman kind of chimed in with me and said right rear tires are going to be the subject this evening. They're up 5% on tire wear, reaching upwards of 280 degrees. That's a screaming hot right rear, so that means these things are going to be loosey-goosey more than likely here this evening.
Do you believe that? You think you think there might be some mind games to that, or do you think that's true?
You know, great question. Next question. I have no idea how to answer that. We'll find
Well,
out,
anyhow, we're ready to roll here, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the virtual Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We're glad you're joining us for coverage of the Northwest Racing Series on LSR TV, and everybody is rip-roared and ready. Hope you are as well. Hope you had a good start to your week and ready to close it out with us, obviously, as these guys will be ready to roll here in just a matter of moments to hit the racetrack. And, of course, let's take a look at the race analysis for tonight. Actually, you know what? We got to wait because they're only going to show qualifying stats. So I think I've caught on to that long enough now. But, man, I can tell you this right now, but look at this. Weather conditions, perfect night for racing, presented by I don't think we have a sponsor yet. We're looking for a new sponsor. For Kaufman Creative, I think is done for the season. Jerry, go, Jeremy. It's going to be a nice night.
Yeah, 82 degrees there. If you're not from America, 28 degrees Celsius. You got 7-mile-an-hour winds, clear skies, even though it's nighttime.
Yeah.
And what in the world is going on with 8% humidity from the southwest side of the country? I don't believe that number to be realistic at all. But either way, we're in the sim world. We can do what we want here. And so there you go, 8% humidity, kind of cool. And Emmett Crow on YouTube saying, let's go. So we already got the chats going on the YouTube side as we're waiting for your favorite part of the evening, Wesley, of the moment of silence on the racetrack for 5 minutes of no cars, no nothing.
Yeah.
We're just here to talk about things until they get rolling.
Yeah, the poor producer's telling us we're going to start 30 minutes ahead of schedule from now on Monday and Thursday night. I'm like, no, why? There's nothing going on. We have nothing to talk about, which honestly is the truth because literally the way they do this new format now, they literally like practice qualify, then they take 20 minutes of their life on a driver's meeting. And I don't know, man. Here's my take. Jeremy, you've been here, you've been to them all, right? I mean, you should know the rules of the game when you're ready to jump in here. I don't know if there's a way we can create like a voiceover, like a video that you watch, like NASCAR. You know, NASCAR has like a driver's meeting video that you actually watch earlier in the week, and you have to like sign in and say, hey, I've watched the driver's meeting. I'm aware of it, that I've seen it and whatnot. And then you commit that you've done the driver's meeting. Now, when you go to the driver's meeting for the race, it's a very quick, hey guys, we're here. Here's dignitaries. Kiss babies, shake hands. Glad you're here. You know what to go. You know what to do. If there's any other change in the news, we'll let you know. But for right now, get your ass on the racetrack and go racing. That's normally what a NASCAR driver's meeting's like, right? I mean, so, yeah. Yep. It's
Well, they also
And if
know
you're
that-
listening on LSRTV, you didn't hear what Charles said, but he said the drivers are well, yeah.
Well, I mean, the teams that he's covering mainly are teams that are run out of their garage in the backyard. So, you get a wide variety of crowd when you get those kind of races going on. But yeah, no, 100%, I agree with you. Just there's no new drivers tonight. I know we have a couple of new ones overall, so they're still getting used to some things, but they all have sim raced before
tonight, Wesley. What is he saying? Speak English, Emmett. I normally have to defend you against Charles, but my goodness, you're not helping your case any. It's hashtag I want to go fast. There you go. I got a little Ricky Bobby style there for Mikey. Thank you, buddy. And well, anyhow, Jeremy, we're going to go ARCA racing tonight here at the Mile and a Half in Vegas. How different do you think this race will be, or similar to what we saw in the truck race on Monday, obviously?
Similar overall. If the James Vining 333 is correct, then expect more looseness, expect more give and take, if you will, maybe a little more spaced out field if the cars are more of the driver handling versus, just flat out footing it. We heard a lot from the trucks on Monday that it was just flat footing it with a little bit of lifting here and there, especially when you're tucked up behind somebody. This one's probably going to be a little more off throttle, a little more tire conservation. So I would say if there's going to be a difference, it's going to be how wide this field spreads out.
There you go. By the way, Jeff Stabnow has set up the fast time, 29.581. I don't know whether to grab him or not because he is the fast qualifier. But I think he also conducts the drivers' meeting, right? Is he the guy that lays down the law of the land and tells everybody who, what, where, when, why? So let's see if we can sneak Jeff down here. Let's bring him in the booth real quick. Hey, Jeff, I know you're in the drivers' meeting, but obviously, man, I just want to tell you congratulations on grabbing your pole. Got to be optimistic to go to Vegas here tonight and try to get a win.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited, man. Had a little bit of technical issues there, so didn't really get to practice. So I think that lap really surprised me probably more than anybody else. But good to start up front, control my own destiny here for a little bit.
What is it going to take from you to get that luck turned around, man, and avoid the crashes and get yourself into a podium position?
Well, being up front might be a good start, right? So I'm hoping
100%.
that probably feel it out here early on. Now, I don't know how long I'll stick in the front, but yeah, I think it's just, getting around less cars maybe.
Jeff, how different or similar are these ARCA cars compared to the truck? Obviously, you've had your share of good runs, but then you get caught up in bad luck. So obviously, I guess is the key to stay out front, try to avoid all the trouble tonight in the 24.
Well, I think anytime you get up front, you end up racing with a lot better drivers too. So I generally I think you're going to be safer up front, but you also got more aggressive drivers too. So I don't think that's a 100% totally fair statement. As far as the cars and the trucks, there's some smaller, minute differences. I don't think there's huge differences. Obviously, the aero's a little bit different. The power is a little bit different. I think the trucks are just a little bit more momentum based. But really with the ARCA car, I don't know. They're pretty similar. I don't think there's a huge difference on them personally. But to answer your question, going to take a little bit of luck, and maybe I got to do a little bit better job of avoiding the mayhem when I see it.
And Jeff, we got a fan question that just came in too. The question asks if the Vision Pro made him any faster to get that pole.
Cody, huh?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Well, no, I'm not running any of that stuff yet. I think iRacing just got that going, so I'm not willing to be the guinea pig. I'll wait and see how people do with that.
I'm sure it's gonna be a blast.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
He's I guess Vision Pro is something new, so good luck with all that. So,
well, something new to iRacing, nothing I'm running, but thank you, Wesley.
Jeff, good luck, man. Hopefully we'll talk to you in Victory Lane at the end of 100 laps.
Either that or you'd be talking me on lap 5.
Records or checkers. There you go. That's the thoughts, everybody, of Team LSRTV driver number 24, Billings, Montana, Jeff Stabnow. So there you go. You got your pre-race show done. When we're waiting for them to grid, we're going to take a break. Hopefully they'll be gridding when we come back. And you've heard from the pole center of Jeff Stabnow. Stay with us. Ready to let the rough side drag, let it all, house always win, whatever the hell they call these races. We're back in a moment. Stay with us. Oh, wait a minute. They're gridded. Never mind.
The second
Ron
restart
was
of the
going to
nice
tell us to go to break, right? It's just like a real NASCAR broadcast, right? Something happens whenever they go to a break. And we are ready to introduce the starting lineup, ladies and gentlemen, for tonight at Virtual Sim City. Do we have a grid? No, you son of... We got grid music, but we ain't got a grid. We'll eventually get there, Jeremy.
You know,
Jeff Stapp,
we're brand new to this, okay?
I keep thinking to myself, what the hell Charles Woot does with his day besides getting kicked off of iRacing channels.
They're done, Ben.
Jeff Stapp now, Ryan May are on the front row. Forded Chevrolet for the front row here in Vegas in the ARCA 100 lapper. Yeah, it's going to be Dennis Moore, Ryan Bloom on row number 2, Chevrolet and Ford again, Chevrolet and Ford again for row number 3 with Jake Pinagoro as well as Travis Barnes, Dan West Jr. and Devin West. Remember, Devin picked up the win on, of course, Monday night in the trucks here. We'll see what he can do from 8th position. Tyler King, Seth Cooper. Right now, your top 10, Jeremy.
You got 11 through 20. We find Brett Johnson there in 11th. 12th place to the outside is Bryce Dickman. You got row 7, 13th place, Gary Nichols, and then John Ottenbacher in P14. 15th place in row 8 is Stephen Paulison, and the triple three, James Vining in 16th. 17th, you'll find Paul Newton and Ryan McLeod there in 18th. And to round out tonight's top 20, Tom Wygett and Sean Breitzman.
Wygett, remember we said, the I is silent, or the G is silent. Wygett is here. Sean Breitzman, followed by, of course, Devin Matthews, Kyle Matthews, row number 11. Troy Daggett, Jason Leake on row number 12, Fields Rowland, Roy Grande, Chris Kynes, row 13. Row 14, Tim Garski, followed by Todd Miles, couple of Fords there. And your top 30 will find Nate Garski, followed by Callum Gorey. Rest of the lineup will find Ray Fournier, followed by Dana Rogers and Frank Harris. There's your lineup. All right, now that the field is rolling, here is a look at your race analysis for tonight's event. 150 miles, 100 laps. There will be a competition caution or stage at lap number 35. And then, of course, you're fired, Charles. What are you doing?
3 mistakes before
Everybody,
we go green flag.
you're gonna start seeing, Jeremy. You're gonna start seeing random stuff pop up on the screen here in the next 30 seconds. And there it is. Stage 1, 35 laps. And the final stage, 65 laps for 100 laps. There is a chance, 2 attempts at overtime. No fast repairs. You can't make this stuff up, but it's live. It's live. We just laugh about it, right?
We're doing it live. We're doing it live.
Just do it. Let's just do it, buddy. Pace car is in. Mile and a half here at Vegas. The house always wins. And we're ready to see what these guys will do tonight. It's Jeff Stapp now, one of the greats of the Northwest.
Oh, the truck's here.
Long-time veteran man, ready to go on the front row. Ready to bring him to the green. With the runner-up of ARCA last year of Ryan Bay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're green. A little shuffle in the back there on the inside lane between Dennis Moore, Ponegoro, and others, but they finally get the speed, and we are underway here in the Virtual Sim City.
Yeah, the Spring Truck Series is underway here as we're 3 wide in the back, 2 wide still up front here, minus the top 3, single file out. Look at them spreading all the way across. Oh, we got one at the wall. Heavy contact, cautioned out on lap 0.5 here this evening. And there was one car, black and white, got hooked in the right rear, sent to the outside wall. We're going to see who exactly that was. Early caution here. That's not it. Cycle through. You can click the buttons. Go all the way to the back. That's interesting. Let's see who that was. Little YouTube replay on my end here. Going to figure out it's going to be... The 69 is going to be the one at fault, or at least the one causing the caution by being hooked. That's Tom Wygent. Gets collected with Jason Leake, car 50. And there's the right rear hook down the back straightaway. And then a nice little toe service to help push him through turn 3.
It really is. My goodness, wow.
Tire spin, I think that was, from the 24. Domino effect of the inside line. 4 cars in a row beating and banging nose to tail. Which, that did not lead to that wreck, but a lot of chaos there lap 1 there, Wes.
It sure did, man. Well, we didn't want to see this in the early going, but we definitely got it. So caution coming down here on the opening lap. Not even half a lap of the distance of this one. We already got a yellow flag out here with what just happened. So Ryan Bay jumping down to the early going. I want to see if our producer can go back to the start of the race. Watch what happened on the front row inside. What a save for these guys to avoid to miss each other. Guys like Dennis Moore, Pinagoro, and others. Jeremy, as we queue up the replay, please, production truck, Charles, Mr. Engineer, por favor. There you go. Watch the inside right here. That's the cars on the right-hand side. Jeremy, what happened there? Dennis Moore didn't fire, didn't get going, and what a save these guys made to miss everyone else and not cause a logjam.
I think it was tire spin there from Jeff Stabnow, backed up everything, which caused a little bit of extraness through turn 1 and turn 2, which could or could not have led to that 69 and 50 crash. But there's the bonk on the inside. And it really just kind of helped the front few drivers single file out. That's really what helped the field. And that was it.
Man, they were okay after that, man. See, look at just no harm, no foul. And
yeah.
Keep on going. All right, the lights go off for the pace car this time. It should be a 1 to go indication. And we'll get ready to reset them here. Ryan Bay, again, by the way, will choose inside or outside as the leader. We still got a long way to go in this race. Yellow flag out in the early going. Is this a sign of things to come, Jeremy? What do you think, man?
No, I think we're going to get that all taken care of here for restart number 1. I think we got it out. We're going to get to the backstretch. That was just like a freak wreck there where there was 2 cars that weren't really under any pressure. They had a lot of space around them. They just kind of found each other. Wrong place, wrong time. But I think the racing is going to be fantastic, and we're going to stay clear of a lot of cautions. At least that's my personal belief on that, but time will tell on that answer, though.
Yeah. I think it's just that because it's like a real passenger car, you smart aleck.
Yeah. So Charles, how that works
is
they have the pace car does its thing for a little bit, and then they just sell it off, and people drive the actual pace car on the street like the very next week.
Right.
It's a street car with decals.
And normally the pace car lights are part of the regular lights as well. I mean, if you watch a real NASCAR race, you see that the lights are on at nighttime. Yes, back to green. Here is Peter, the Barney, the iRacing flag man, and Peter, the pace car driver, brings it onto the pit lane. Barney and Peter and Barney. Ryan Bay is gone. Boy, I'm stuttering, ain't I? Look at these 6, 7 cars right there. A lot of traffic behind the leader side by side as they 2-step into 3.
Okay, you're stuttering. Our producer still thinks this is the Truck Series race, and you got some good racing to complete this first lap. Contact there, Ryan Bloom and Travis Barnes. Oh no, more contact! Oh, this is a silly wreck.
Man,
this is silly. That was the first contact.
Some of a biscuit.
I think someone got a little upset. Maybe we'll confirm that through replay.
It's too early for this stuff, man. Come on, guys. Kyle Matthews, Ryan McLeod, Travis Barnes, Paul Newton, Roy Grande, Caleb Gorey, Frank Harris, Tom Wygett, Dana Rogers, all caught up in this big crash in turn number 3. Somebody put me to bed, Mama. I got a migraine after this one.
Put him to bed, he said. Here we go. Off the corner exit. Not in the view as the wreck. This is probably one of the drivers that got collected in it.
There it is. Yeah, have it up ahead. There it is. All hell's breaking loose.
Our producer will get it one day.
Oh,
he
man.
Almost squeaked through all the way. Broke his right front tire. So did Paul Newton.
Man, I want to say it's the 8 and the 27 that got into it.
What was the 0-10 and the 25?
Travis Barnes. There you go. Yep.
Ryan Bloom. There we go. There is your instance. So there's a bunk
Is
here.
that Jeff Stabnow up there? Oh, Jeff Stabnow was behind it. Thank goodness. He saw this, but he wasn't a part of it.
Ryan Bloom turned into Travis Barnes on the front half of the straightaway and then turned down into him again, getting into turn number 1. So 2 contacts on the 25, 2 and done. And there's a lot of broken right front tires. There's a lot of, the 69 has no front bumper clip. The 010 has no front bumper clip. Yeah, we're right on board here with 1 or 2 of our drivers involved in this one. Mr. Apple Vision Pro himself, I guess. No, this is Todd Wyden here in the 969. Boom! Just lost the steering there. Broke the car. Look at that. Just coasting to the bottom. He turned the wheel. Nothing's turning. A lot of damage to a lot of cars early.
We go on board with Travis Barnes. That should be a fun camera angle here in a minute. By the way, he won 2 times this season already. Won at St. Louis, the Gateway, and he won the dirt track at Knoxville. Even swept in the Knoxville trucks in ARCA. Watch this. This is on board with Travis Barnes. Third car inside behind Ryan Bloom. That's Bay and Stabnow up ahead. Was there contact there? He fights it off. And then, oh, wow. Correction, that was Ryan Bloom that turned him.
Yeah,
oh, well, yeah, look at these camera angles right there. Boy, that'll tell the tale, won't it? My.
Yeah, it's just... that could just be pure accidental contact, or that could have been a, hey, you bumped me, what? So I'm going to chase you down the track and get you. And then just resulted in chaos for a lot of drivers. So pit road is a very, very busy place when it comes to repairs. It is your local repair shop on a busy Friday afternoon. And yeah, now we're going to reset the field with a lot less drivers.
They don't have fast repairs. Remember that. That's something that's right. No fast repairs. So if you tear your car up, you're for the most part done for, man. Yeah, you're exactly right. So that's something to consider. Yellow flag out of the early going. We are tearing cars up. We didn't think this would happen, but it is. Let's step away to take a break real quickly before we come back for a restart. Stay with us.
You don't just watch this kind of racing. You feel it. You feel it in your chest when the green flag drops, in the dirt hanging in the air. When you can't be there in person, when the night's long and the engines fire somewhere miles away, that's where we come in. From the front stretch to your front porch, from the stands to your living room, the best racing you'll ever see lives right here. This ain't just a stream, it's the edge of your seat.
Back here at the virtual Las Vegas Motor Speedway, the house always wins 150 for the Thursday Night ARCA Series. Round number 7. Coming back to green, restarted. Ryan Bay gone here as we take him back into turn number 1. It's been the 29 up in front since the drop of the green, Jeremy. They're heading back your way.
Here we go. Ryan Bay gets a great launch this time, 2 to 3 car lengths easy. Going off into turn number 2 on the back straightaway here. And the field is really thinned out. Going off into turn number 3. Let's see if we can get a full lap plus. No contact to be found yet. There comes off of turn 4. Ryan Bay has got some threat here by the 24. He's going to rebound from that restart. And he's all over the back bumper of the 29 right now. He's got lane choice. You go inside, outside. This track is multi-surfaced for some good racing. Where does Jeff Stabnow put his car to try to attack for P1?
We're going to keep an eye on watching all that as Ryan Bay powers up to the top spot, dives to the inside. Jeff Stabnow, though, right on his heels. Stabnow, make no mistake, even though this is a spring series, Mr. 500 of Nazareth wants to be a contender. And all the while, he has dived to the inside. He'll make a run on Ryan Bay for that top spot. Top 2 cars break away down the back straightaway. Northwest, did I say 500? Did I? I let it slip. 500 of the Northwest.
Yeah, he's 500, right?
Hey, you know what? He's over 500, but they haven't let him count. These spring races have not officially not counted. And believe me, I intently study my statistics and notes, and they haven't updated them yet. Yeah, shut up.
Hey, look, we have the ARCA series here. I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
We finally made it 13 laps into this thing. We got some green
colors
flag
though.
racing.
What is up, Jeremy, with the peach, like the peach color for the ticker? I mean, you know,
I think it's just peachy.
You would. You would.
There's my dad joke of the night. And there's your Doritos dad joke of the night. I don't know. I like it though. It's kind of fun, right? You know, not too many times a company will use peach as their promotion color. And so change it up a little bit, have some fun with the colors, and
It's just
I
peachy.
like peach. It's just peachy.
My peaches bring all the boys to the yard, right? So
They're like, let's
that's
change
the milkshake.
subject,
I'm
and
sorry,
like,
that's the milkshake. That's the milkshake.
this peach flavored milkshake out here. 15 laps in. Now I don't want to milk. Oh, Jeff's down now, loosey goosey. Oh my gosh, right in front of Dan West Jr. who bounces off the wall, turn 2. Now here comes the 5, Dan West Devin West to look for second place. Side by side, 24 and 5. It's Hendricks versus Hendricks. P2, P3.
It, man. Going after him for that spot is Ryan Bay in the lead, but now West and Stab now battle. Dennis Moore right there in the mix. So is Dan West Jr. Top 5. 3 of the 5 cars. Team LSRTV machines battling as they go to turn 3 with Bay in the lead.
The top there, John Ottenbacher in 89. Going to go to the outside of the 40. Garski. Side by side, they remain down the front straightaway here to fire off on lap 18. Oh, one of the slow cars kind of got in the way a little bit. It keeps it high. We're staying clear of any incident there. John's always the one who likes to go up to the top early to explore the track limits and see where the speed's at. So I really like how he approaches these races, especially early going. Because we got 35 laps into a stage, and as they cross the line down, it'll be halfway complete for stage 1.
Inside, Devin West. Jeremy, could we see somebody sweep Vegas? We saw Sean Brightsman do it at Texas. We saw Travis Barnes do it on the clay for the trucks at ARCA at Knoxville. And now Devin West in the early going, jumping up to the lead. The men that won trucks on Monday night here.
Yeah, we're still going to see a lot of flip-flopping for position, I do believe, before we get to the conclusion of stage 1. As the 5 does take it. Got a car length, maybe even 2 off of turn 2. Ryan Bay's going to get a little... Oh, no, we got one in the back. Mr. Garski, heavy contact in the infield wall. Caution is out, even though he's off the racing surface. For the 3rd time, we're going to toss the flappy flag. And we're going to slow up the field.
The flappy flag. We're going to toss the
flappy flag for car number 40, Nate Garski.
What the hell is the flappy flag?
Oh, it flaps around, man.
The Banana Republic flag, maybe. Yellow flag, the banana flag.
He was losing the
The
turn
flappy
1.
flag. I thought all flags flap. They flap in the breeze. Yes, they do.
My statement still stands correct.
The man, go ahead. Y'all gang up on me. I don't care.
It does there, especially the
Yellow
yellow
flag flaps in the breeze up your, yeah.
It's the
there you
most
go.
noticeable one. And how was that? He was loose from turn 1 all the way into the back straightaway, so.
Listen. No, that's not true.
Our producer Charles in the background here. CRN.
That's why y'all need to listen on the radio. This is why y'all need to listen on the radio, because that's when all the funny stuff comes out.
Yeah, us pausing and listening to Charles talk on the YouTube side is, yeah, 3 cautions early on. I did not expect this. I expected them to go green flag, but these cars are racy and loosey here this evening. So maybe James Vining was onto something with that right rear tire heat getting stupid hot out here this evening at nighttime too.
Go.
Yeah, the EVN guys also were talking about the tire heat. Apparently they're in the pre-race stuff before we went live on the air. So multiple drivers having very similar symptoms. So do we have time for that, Wesley?
We're going to bring in Devin West. Is that what we want to talk to?
Let's do it.
You don't want to jinx him. He crashed. He's going to blame it on us, you know. All right, let's bring in Devin. All right, Jeremy. Devin West, stand by. Jeremy's got a question for you. I don't want to jinx you.
He doesn't want to jinx. Okay. Devin, I heard that the right rear tire is hot this evening, and that last caution there from the 40 was just getting loose in the corner. How loose is this thing when the tire's at full temp?
Well, it starts out pretty tight, so you end up using the right front quite a bit, and it just starts going to the rear a little bit. So about lap 10, I'd say this thing starts getting pretty free down in 3 and 4. I mean, you saw me push pretty hard there towards the end of that run, just trying to get the clean air. But that's going to matter a lot tonight, like it did on Monday night. So, yeah, it's super hard to drive. It should make for a more spread out field, hopefully. Some good racing.
Are you saying this car is more harder to drive than the truck on Monday, Devin?
A lot harder, yeah. You can only go a few laps wide open here, where the truck was basically the whole run. So definitely a lot more off throttle time.
There you go. Jeremy, anything else?
Man. Yeah, no, we're good, man. Get back to it half a lap before a green flag. Good luck, and try to get that stage victory.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Devin West. There's his thoughts. And we're finding out that obviously this car is a little bit more difficult than what the truck was on Monday. Because Jeremy, if you remember, they actually kind of knocked out the first stage fairly easy. This one's had 3 cautions. We got to lap number 35 for stage number 1. We're already literally tethering with what do we got? 11 laps completed coming to the line. I mean.
Go. Great start there.
Or 13 to go. My apologies. Yeah.
Yeah, 13 to go. That's all right. And it was a truck race for 10 laps, so we can allow that here for just a moment.
20 laps or so. We've had nothing but cautions, 4 cautions for 20 laps. And if you remember, I think, what do we have? 1 yellow flag in the opening stage on Monday night with the trucks, and they were able to race all the way pretty clean there until the finish. Nonetheless, 13 to go now, coming to 12 remaining.
Single filed out goes the top 5. First side-by-side is Tyler King there underneath Troy Daggett. Tyler's probably going to get him cleared into turn number 1, but has to check up for Brett Johnson, so that's going to bring Troy back to the door panel of 21. John Ottenbacher bounces off the wall for turn 2. Sean Brightsman ducks low, crosses high, clears the 89. Daggett go to the outside now, going deep to the outside into the 3rd lane to try to find some speed early. Was pretty okay, I would say, but Tyler still got the better run off the corner on the inside. Focusing now back to the race lead, 5 versus 24 for P1 with under 11 laps to go.
You're not kidding. Coming to the 10 remaining when they come to the line, and Devin West got jumped down in front now, led by earlier starter Ryan Bay. There's the pole man, though. Jeff Stapp now clears by Bay, guts by Moore. Dan West Jr. looking on. His son leads. 10 remaining here in stage 1, and there goes now a 5-car battle. Throw a blanket over him going to turn 1.
Jeff goes a little bit High on the exit of the corner. Maybe have touched the wall there just a bit. It doesn't look like it's going to hurt the momentum as Ryan Bay going to the inside now, looking under Jeff door to door. Goes a 29 and 24 off the corner exit. Ryan still holds a decent run. Jeff's going to get to the line though, P2 this time from the outside line, as he's going to get help now from the 44 Dennis Moore. And here's the 55 Dan West Jr. He's going to wash up contact, 55-44, no wreck. And that's going to cost the 55 of Dan West about 3 positions.
Wow, keep an eye on this as they are working their way back into the corner. Single digits now in stage number 1. As it is all Devin West in the lead. Jeff Stabnow, Ryan Bay, and now look at the 57. Chris Kynes now cracking into the top 10. He tries to go to the top side where Tyler King is. Devin West throws the block on him. He's got to go to the bottom, and Kerry Johnson with him into turn 1 and 2.
That's the Nate Garski slow there on the bottom, letting everybody go by. We're almost completely single filed out here, coming up to 7 laps to go in stage 1. A lot of the drivers west are starting to shift to the mid to upper portion of the track, searching for the grip on the outside. That tells me that 10-lap tire heat in these cars that Devin had told us there in that last caution is starting to kick in. There's the 46. He's getting loose. Breitzman bouncing off the white line. A lot of cars kind of loose there off the corner exit turn 2.
Very wide there for just a moment with Daggett up high. Got the machine of King on the bottom. Breitzman is there bottom as well. Then you got Ryan Bay and Dennis Moore side by side for their spot. There goes Devin West. He'll pull up in front of Jeff Stabnow. Throw the block on him for the lead. That's a couple of teammates for Team LSRTV. And now you got Daggett on the wall on the high side of the safer barrier out of 2.
Facing each other down the track. 3 wide momentarily as Daggett slow. Still trying to get that speed built back up into that car. Here's Stabnow to the outside, to the right rear corner panel of Devin West. 5 laps to go. Jeff Stabnow takes the lead off a little bit of a side draft. Slingshot, gets into turn number 1, clears the 5. 44 Dennis Moore looking to do the same thing from the 3rd lane up. Off of turn 2, clears them. So now the 5 car all of a sudden finds itself in 3rd. He gets loose. He lets Ryan Bay and Tyler King by now. Goes from 1st to 5th, goes car 5.
And all this happening now as they're working back to the inside of the racetrack. Sean Breitzman now down to the inside. Dan West Jr. will follow. Remember, Dan did not race on Monday night, Jeremy. But you can make no mistake, he was watching. He was watching what his son was doing. Obviously seeing Devin win, but Dan West Jr. with a fault as he bounces off the wall. Tyler King pulls in front of him. Sean Breitzman's got to back away from the 55 as they work in 3.
Pretty sketchy back here, I would say. A lot of movement in these cars, a lot of movement. Not feeling the greatest on this mid to long run portion here. Under 3 laps to go. Look at the 29 Ryan Bay all the way to the outside lane. Finds the wall, but continues to move along forward with that huge momentum slingshot off the corner exit. Clears the 44. There goes caution. 4th time this evening. This should be staged because they're coming up to 2 laps to go. We're not going to get that 1 lap restart. And we got to figure out where this caution went.
Yeah, the caution's out. We got a yellow flag. They're going to say Frank Harris had problems. Sunkiss, number 77. Putting us in a yellow flag, the orange and blue machine of the legend of the Northwest, Frank Harris, putting us under our 5th caution flag for the Northwest Racing Series tonight at Virtual Vegas in the ARCA cars. Watch what happened. Look, he just lost it, Jeremy. There it is. Oh, no. Pinagoro got him.
Yeah, it just got loose. Pinagoro could have checked up more, but Frank was all over the track and just crossed over the 10's nose there as the sun-kissed car without the sun out gets a little loose and kissed the 10 car on turn 2.
Stabnow will be the man that is in the lead as they are going to come to the line, and they're going to say that the stage will be called because of this caution. So the pole man, Jeff Stabnow, has won stage number 1. Jeremy, I don't know if I want to talk to him.
I can talk to him.
We've already talked to him already, right? Let's. Yeah. Well, I guess we didn't break the curse. Nothing happened to the Devin West yet. Hey, Jeff, you win a stage. Does it really mean anything?
I'm not sure if it's over yet. This whole caution right there at the stage has me a little confused.
Oh. A lot more cautions, 4 cautions in 35 laps. Totally different than the truck race on Monday night. Well, how different is the car out there, of course, with you being in front?
Yeah, I can't see what's going on back there, but I'll tell you, this car gets loose, right? I get 3-4 laps in, and you really start getting loose, getting into the corner, center of the corner, you know. So I would imagine some guys are fighting that. For me, the biggest problem is probably getting into 1, but I know that kind of that down dip that you take getting into 3 can be challenging too. I've been kind of running that middle line, which seems to make that a little better there for me, but definitely different than the trucks. This looseness is not something I think we had going on in the trucks. Hard to tell you. I only made 1 lap though.
Well, Jeff, you said there in the pre-race that you're going to lead maybe a lap or 2, then fall back. You weren't really expected to be up here 35 laps later. What are you going to do in stage 2 here to also finish P1 in stage 2?
Well, that's the one I'd really like to finish P1 in, but I think it's going to be about taking care of tires. So we may fall back a little bit yet. I think tires and the way they're getting loose here, at least early in the run, we haven't had a long green flag one yet. It means that I think tires are going to be real important.
There you go. There is the thoughts of Jeff Stapp. Now we step away and take a break, and we go back to green flag stage 2 when we come back from Vegas.
Trying to find speed? The team at Dirt Tire Warehouse and Piranha Race Tire Service show exactly that. Don't believe us? Check out the race winner stickers on the Fast Guys cars. We groove, sipe, match, size, and mount your dirt racing tires so you're race ready every time. Dirt Tire Warehouse and Piranha Race Tire Service. Take a bite out of the track and competition.
If you're listening on CRN, I kept saying stay up in front, stay up in front. As we get ready to go back to green here in just a moment here at Sim City, as we are also going to pause on the radio for just a second.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN. 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Back here in virtual Sim City. How perfect was that, Jeremy? Back inside the Echo Park Automotive Restart Zone. Green flag flies, and we are back underway. This is stage 2 with 65 to go, actually 63 remaining.
No Echo Park
Automotive Restart Zone. Smarty pants. Too much. Quit echoing. Stop. Jeremy, you see what we live with? You see how he is?
Oh, I see it.
Echo Park Restart Zone, not Echo Park echo in my ears. And I don't like the fact that he knows what button it is that makes it echo now.
That's a weapon right there.
All right, Jeremy, we allow him to have too much control over us.
Well, he's a producer, so, I mean, all things considered, the whole field right now, for the most part, going single file. He's the top 10 for sure. Chris Kynes finds himself 2 wide momentarily with Brent Johnson, car 7, who runs the outside wall here, completing this lap on 38, going off on a 39 out of the 100. 12 laps before the halfway mark in this race. If we stay green, we'll have 1 green flag pit stop to close the thing out. But we've already had 3 cautions. 4 cautions, really. So, oh no, Jeff Stabnow!
Son of a biscuit!
No, Jeff Stabnow, I jinxed him. Oh, I actually know, Wesley, you asked the first question.
No, I did not. You told me to bring him in. You told me to bring him in.
Charles Wooten did it.
It's Charles Wooten. Echo that, Charles.
Jeff Stabnow, no, he's had such
By
a
the
good
power
night.
of the producer, I blame it on Jeffrey. Look at that ugly Skittles car.
Where's
Who
the
in the
number?
hell is driving that ugly car?
Minus the roof. What is going on?
what an
Oh, it's on the
ugly,
back. Okay.
ugly car. I'm sorry. I don't mean to hurt your feelings. My God, that's an ugly car.
Skittles are supposed to be colorful. Why is it the color of wood?
Why is it the color of...
the wooden Skittle, you know?
You're being nice, Jeremy. I thought it was something else.
I mean, product of after eating a bag of Skittles maybe is...
Man, I never knew Taste the Rainbow would look brown.
Taste the wooden rainbow, I guess. I don't know what we're doing about this anymore.
That's Nate Garski, by the way, guys. I'm sorry. It's Nate Garski in the 40 car. But we're under caution. And some heavy drivers got collected. Brett Johnson,
46.
M. Stadnow, Dan West Jr., and more. No, it's not the 46. That's the 40 of Garski.
No, the 40 is the white car. Nate Garski's in the 40 car already wrecked earlier on tonight.
No. That Skittles car is the number 40.
Well, there's two number 40s out there then, because Nate's already been in a wreck, and it was definitely not the Skittles car.
We need to find out who is that car then. We need to find out who's in that car then. Because it says it's Nate Garski.
We're looking at the wreck again, trying to figure out. There's a big wreck, and we're trying to figure out who's driving the Skittles car.
Oh, man, there goes Team LSRTV crashed again. Jeremy, can we find out who's in that ugly-ass Skittles car?
Well, our producer can just click on car to car to car.
Oh, it says it's Nate Garski on time and scoring. So it's not Nate Garski. Who else is in that? Can we figure it out?
My bet. It's not the 46. That's Brightsman. Is it the 40?
No, Sean Brightsman is always in the Blizzard car. He's always promoting Blizzard.
Go to Devin Matthews, 96.
Devin Matthews, is that him?
Nope,
he's in the 96 car. We're going to go one by one down the line until we find this sucker.
Seth Cooper in the 98?
Is it Jason Leake?
We're going one by one. We're hunting here on the fifth caution. We're having too much fun out here.
Where's he at? Where's the car at? Is it on pit road?
There
it is. Right there. Who is that? Is that Brian Barnes? I told you it was Garski.
You said Nate Garski. Wrong Garski.
It's another Garski. It's another Garski. Who the hell are you? You're Tim Garski, the 04. Yeah, there you go. Well, it looks like that looks like a 40, okay, not a 04.
Yeah,
unless you're
backwards.
dyslexic. Yeah, unless you're dyslexic and you're supposed to look at it backwards, and maybe that's what we're doing. But anyhow,
what did you just call it?
Dyslexic.
There you go. Oh, he
Dyslexic.
Yeah, he sure did. Right there.
That's what it is. Dyslexic. Don't be making fun of my damn Southern charm, okay? What the is that?
The Southern charm comment is icing on the cake.
Dyslexic.
You do find that south on the border.
Tim Garski. Dyslexic is what I just said. Dyslexic. Yes. Oh my goodness.
I heard a quote one time. It was dyslexics untie.
Yeah, dyslexic. Dyslexic. Yeah, dyslexic. You made me do it again. Let's bring our guy in. Oh, we can't. Damn, he's got. Yeah, we're going to interview him, but he's coming back to Green. Skittles, man, we're going to talk to him in a mix. We're going to talk about his car, why the numbers are backward and everything else. He's making me confused. Back it away.
Here we go. Great start by Ryan Bay there. Tyler King's going to fall second place. Remember the guy who smashed the wall and dropped back a ton of spots? That 99 car? Yeah, there he is. He went from back of the field.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah.
Place. Where did he come from? Got that damage repaired, and he is full sending it here. As we got 3 cars in the back, 3 wide, 2 of which have no front clip. That's kind of fun. Tyler King's going to follow suit in third. There is Mr. Garski up top there with his very unusual Skittles car there with Jason Leake. Now looking to the inside here. This is a battle for 4th and 5th place. There goes Jason. Almost gets the 04 completely cleared. Gary Nichols looking to take maybe a 3 wide approach. Gets a little block there from Jason as they go to turn 3.
Troy Daggett trying to now power back and get back up front around Ryan Bay. Remember, Ryan Bay led most of the race until Jeff Stabnow won the stage. So he's up there down to that number 1 spot. Daggett back up 21 spots to second. Tyler King, Jason Leak, Tim Garski. Skittles in the top 5. It's an ugly looking car, but it's doing good in the top 5. It's not what it looks like. It's how it runs, Jeremy.
Looks like wood grain to me from afar. I know that's not the case when you get a close-in shot. But A+ for creativity, though. Let me tell you that. Not the stagnant rainbow-colored car. This is it's doing the job right. When the marketing is so bad, it's actually good. It's exactly one of those moments are in time.
Let's give them something to talk about, right? It's like the song. It's like.
Yeah. So, fantastic design there, getting us to not only talk about it, but for 10 consecutive laps. Putting this man on camera. Tim, job well done here. And we're going to give you a stats there. Started 27th. Climbs all the way to 5th after these cautions. Found a way to get himself to the front. It's a job well done there. Here comes Devin West on the inside. Going to try to take a bite of the Skittles car here from the bottom lane at Vegas.
An eye on Troy Daggett, by the way, up 20 spots now, trying to climb to the lead. Getting around the 21 of Tyler King. He's there. Will he get Ryan Bay? By the way, they're closing in on halfway. This is a 100-lap race, though it's 150 miles, and they are closing in on halfway in 2 more circuits.
Almost halfway, longest green flag run of the night happening right now. Crossing the line here. Lap 49 now underway. Troy Daggett trying to get around Tyler King for second place. He's almost there. He's got a little bit of not so much of an assistance from the 29 as he's in the dirty air of Ryan Bay when he gets inside each corner. As Ryan goes back to the bottom this time, takes air off the nose, causes the 99 of Daggett to slide up the track a little bit, keeps Tyler King right in his spot, position number 2, 3-car breakaway. Over a second back, you're going to find the 4th place car as they go a little 3-car pack here to complete the first half of this race.
Man, he sure did. Watch this now as we go 15 of 65, 50 laps to go. They're going to be coming to the cross flags this time by, look at this battle now inside the top 10. Tim Garski, Calvin Guyroy, followed by Chris Kynes, John Odenbacher. This battle going on now as they work across the stripe.
4 on the top here, 2 on the bottom in there. Cameron Pano. Chris Kynes has to check up a lot. He's going to fall to the least to the outside panel of the 89 John Odenbacher as they come off the turn 2 exit. 2 by 2, a couple of cars in this grouping of drivers, which is about 10 cars at most. They kind of separate a little bit. Oh, the 04 almost made contact with Sean Brightsman at the same time. Chris Kynes almost makes front end contact with the 89 of Odenbacher here. Lap 52 underway. The 71 goes to the top. All the other drivers head to the bottom this time around. Oh, was that one car loose up front? It was. He saves it. That was Jason Lee, car 50. Great save.
By the way, this is the Northwest Racing Series ARCA Spring Division, round number 7 tonight. Can you believe it, Jeremy? Literally, when we get back going next week, we are going to be halfway through the season. 8 down, 7 to go in this spring division for both the ARCA and the Truck Series.
We keep talking about the positiveness that the spring series has brought to LSR, and I don't, or for the Northwest rather, but I haven't heard much from like the Discord side of it, like the actual. I wonder if there's like a poll that's out that says, do we like this? Do we keep it next year? Do we go back to the long format next year? Do we keep track of points if we do it again next year? Like, I want to see the stats that come out of this spring series for both ARCA and trucks. Spring series will not be back, according to our producer Charles Wood. No, Troy gets loose in front of Ryan Bay. saves it. This is. So I'm gonna pass a question to the producer. Then why would we not do it next season if it's intended to keep drivers?
Been so successful. Yeah, just saying.
Yeah, why would you get rid of something that works? Okay, but we could not repeat this again for 2027. Yeah, that's what I want to know by the poll. So we can get a poll out there. Maybe our drivers collectively can give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on it. I love it, but we'll see how it happens.
If you thought the first 7 or 8 races are going to be exciting, wait until we go to the home stretch of this thing. Indianapolis coming up next week. Then we're going to Canadian Tire after Memorial Day. We'll take off for Memorial Day, and I get that. Then we go to Canadian Tire Road Course. That's a fun place, right? Quebec's Corner, the famous Quebec Corner for Jeff Stabdown. New Hampshire, Pocono, Dover. All of those are tracks that are on the way in the next couple of weeks. What is that, next Thursday? Well, you need to reach out to him and let him know. Ask him.
What's going on next
Get up
Thursday?
with him in advance. Contact to him in advance. Can't just last minute.
Yeah, find out.
Or get Cody Deemers to produce. I know he's got some good stuff now. I know he's back kind of doing producing.
Admin conversations mid broadcast.
Yes.
That's very.
He said it'll be Tracy or nobody.
Nobody else can fill in.
Unless it's what?
I mean, I don't know if you can go back to back
Nerditude.
because we do a Thursday broadcast. I literally jumped from that one straight to here. I don't know if he's geared to flip flop everything within a half hour.
Is that Jason Rockefeller? Is he producing now, Jeremy?
No. This is my long-term friend. Two decades running Dustin Loxton, running their TV.
Oh, okay.
But Jason does call for us over there. So, now I told him you're looking out for him too. Jason, if you're listening, probably not, but if you're listening, hit Charles Booten up. We're on lap 60 of 100, 60% down, 40% to go. If the math serves me, that equals 100 laps. Battle for the race lead, 29 and 5.
Fun and educational.
Really tight. There you go. Fun and educational. The math does math.
E&I, educational and information. There you go. It's like PBS Kids, right?
My kid watches PBS Kids all the time.
Exactly, man. Come on. You know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
Charles don't, but I do. We do.
Got those theme songs stuck in my head.
Wait a minute. He does like Elmo, though. Charles does like Elmo. He between
He's a
Yoda
big
and Elmo, I get memes from him all the time. So he knows who PBS Kids is. He knows who Sesame Street is.
Elmo. Yeah.
Elmo is so happy to see you. We're at the racetrack today.
And for the next 39 laps, it's going to be myself and Elmo commentating tonight's race.
Nathan did not. Nathan never sounded like that. Shut up. Go to hell. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that live on the air. But seriously, you can't compare him to Elmo. What the hell, Charles?
What a comparison.
Oh, buddy. We're getting off track. You got to bring us back off the rails, guys. People, that's what you are always told that we do that. 30 of 65 in stage number 2. Got to bring us back in. Reel us back in.
It's going to be just time now reaching out.
We got Peach graphics. We got Peach graphics, and we've got, brown Skittles cars.
Brown Skittles and cream-colored graphics here this evening.
And elbow voiceovers, you know.
And then we got a sun-kissed car driving at nighttime.
I'm telling you, man, life is grand.
This is a whole vibe going on here this evening on a very hot Thursday evening, at least in the southeast quadrant of the U.S. I don't believe that for one bit.
I'll be honest with you. If we don't broadcast next Thursday, it's not going to hurt me any because I'm going to be on the road for Memorial Day weekend anyway. Like, I've got broadcast obligations for 4 nights. So probably Charles is going to do the same thing, right? Yeah, see. So, I mean, yeah. You made a message, Tracy, for you? I know they're not doing anything LFRL-wise. We don't start that back up till June the 1st, I think, is what they were telling me. So, yeah. Got some time. It's got born. Just saying. It's single file. I'm sorry. That's bad. I'm sorry, Jeremy. Just bluntly said it, didn't I?
You're just, we're a whole vibe, like I said, here this evening. And you don't gotta apologize to me. I'm just here having some fun out here on the Thursday evening, watching Brown Skittles and modifieds out here, ripping it around this mile and a half Vegas. As Tim looks like he bounced off the wall a little bit there. That also goes to the inside of the 37. Ryan McLeod doesn't get the pass down, and here comes Chris Kine. Oh, first green flag pit stop. Brett Johnson, car number 7, going to make his way on pit road. Lap 68. Going to bring the 26 with him as well. So 2 cars on pit road this time around.
Green flag pit stops. Look at this.
Who brought the purple or the blue marker out there on pit road, by the way? This is the only pit road that has ungodly amount of burnout stripes all the way through the concrete section, and it's blue. Did you ever notice that?
Who is this now? The
pit road right now where Brett Johnson's currently sitting. The striping,
I think that's
on
where
the,
they
on
mark
the
it. I think, yeah.
But they're just as blue as Brett Johnson's paint scheme right here.
Yeah, I think that's the burnout of where
Blue
they
rubber.
peel off on pit road. Blue rubber, yeah. Somebody messed up there. It's a graphic thing. That's an error.
Yeah. Is he
Blame
sitting
it
on
on
pit road
iRacing.
for quite a bit? This is
So
not a
it's
very
their
lengthy
fault.
pit stop. Yeah, absolutely. I wonder why Brett Johnson's on pit. I know he's got some damage, but doing it under green flag, doing repairs is not the best choice. I wonder if there's anything else going on with car number 7 here. Still sitting there. We go back to the actual racing on
I got
the
a
track.
feeling,
Brett has
Jeremy.
a problem.
Jeremy, I got a feeling unless we get a late race caution, dude, we might with these green flag pit stops shuffle everybody around here and plenty of space for everybody here to take this to the finish.
Yeah, it's
Seriously.
Yeah, no, this is how you figure out who practiced pit road, who's thinking about strategy, when to pit, how to pit, 2-tire, 4-tire, because you're under 30 laps left. If you take a 2-tire, and if you pit with 20 laps to go, like, you might have a chance and maybe sneaking something in. So this is where the homework shines in these kind of moments. They do a lot of these 100 lappers every single mile and a half, right? Same 100 laps, same stage. So you kind of get a feel of how the fuel mileage works, how the tire wear is. Tim bounces off the wall again there. But yeah, whoever can pit the best with what strategy they have to offer on pit road should come out like a shiny penny out of this thing.
Top 10 right now include Devin West trying to sweep the weekend. Remember, we saw Sean Brightsman win at Texas when he swept it. We saw, of course, Travis Barnes sweep Knoxville. And now we're trying to see the 3rd different driver this season to do it. That's Devin West to the number 5. Right now, solid run for him. in front, but he's not pitted yet. Last time he came down pit road was on lap number 40. He's going to have to pit for the checker flag here, Jeremy.
Yep, 1,000%. Everyone's going to have to come down pit road at least one time, and when do you do it?
That's the million-dollar question, right?
It is absolutely that $1 million question. Devin West has been doing quite well over Ryan Bay right now. 0.3 is the gap here. He's been kind of steadily keeping it there, kind of increasing it overall. Ryan Bay's not giving up, but look at second to third place. This is where the skill set shines, on these long runs, the old tires. Tyler King drops back 3 seconds off the race lead. Ryan Bay, here we go. Ryan Bay, P2 pit road this time around. Great entrance. Flawless performance off the track. Slows it down just the right time. That's how you're going to get yourself into P1.
We had a feeling it was going to happen, and now, of course, now you've got Devin West in his own little sequence, totally different than anybody else. As right now, Devin West in the lead. Look at now Ryan Bay and others. And now Devin West is on pit road. Here comes the leader. He'll pull into pit road. This will cycle back around. Troy Daggett will go to the lead. Tyler King as well. They're going to have to pit. So if you're looking at the scoring pylon, Ryan Bay.
Oh, no. He missed his
Devin
box
West overshoot. No, I think it's okay.
He did. No, he backed up. He backed up. It was a 1 second fall off there. That's
wow.
going to take him back to second place. There's no way he's going to get the race lead off of that one. So as long as it all cycles through, Ryan Bay should be ahead of the 5 here on exit. Oh, no. My gosh. We have to rewind
Chris
that.
Kynes.
What an abort mission that was, to go left to right to avoid the entry of pit road. He yeeted that wheel to the right side to avoid the cone. Great heads-up awareness to avoid the black flag. That was some crazy stuff there. He came in hot and heavy, too. I don't know how much speed he was trying to carry, but that was obviously by 50 mile an hour way too much. Keeps it without spinning out. Yeah, fantastic save. And here he is now with a much better clean stop.
Now here comes Chris Kynes, Dana Rogers. Jeremy, I kind of wondered, did Chris Kynes commit to come down pit road and he overshot the pit entrance? What do you think?
Yeah, there's no way you're going to make that kind of speeds. I think that was just straight up just miscalculated, overshot it, whatever you want to call it. But definitely a big mistake, and it's going to be costly. At least a lap of costly errors there.
By the way, whenever they peel back off the pit road, drivers like Tyler King, Troy Daggett, Sean Breitzman, Frank Harris, Tim Garski, and Jason Leake, 6 cars are waiting to come down pit road. It will cycle back to Ryan Bay as the new leader. Devin West second. John Ottenbacher. Now the thing is how are these guys amongst one another when these drivers peel onto pit road, which will be here probably in a matter of minutes, Jeremy Stanley?
Yep. And it's got to be, I'm going to say, within 5 laps. Right now we have 19 to go overall. Well, okay. Well, the 57's back down pit road again with more problems. And let's see if he's just going to sit there. Maybe he miscalculated some fuel. I don't know. Lengthy pit stop is probably going to park the 57, I would imagine. Yeah, Tyler King is your leader. There is a caution.
There's a caution. That changes all of it.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Everybody a lap down as we're deeming the 71. At fault here, Kalam Georgi. Let's see what happens. Ooh, I got close with Ottenbacher. No caution yet. Oh, he's going to swipe in front. Yep. crosses over, not cleared. Not cleared at the 89. There's your 5th caution.
For many, they were looking forward to this yellow flag. They needed it. 6th caution of the race, by the way, closing into the home stretch of this one. A lengthy green flag run comes to an end. It lasted at lap 39 to 79. About 40 laps there, Jeremy.
Yeah, that was a fantastic green flag run. Now we get to do a short run. We're going to have, about 15 laps to go to bring this thing to a close. If we stay green all the way, expect just full throttle, 2-3 wide. This is about to get very exciting here on LSRTV to watch these guys close this thing out. I'm also kind of curious. You see Tyler King, he's on pit road. He's put over half the field a lap down by staying out. Now we know some wave rounds are going to happen, but that's going to cycle your fast drivers to the back of the field while Tyler King gets to sit nice and pretty up front. So just like that, we have some new names that might squeak out with a W.
Come back down pit road again if you've already pitted, Jeremy?
No.
Or do you feel like you need to stay on the racetrack? What do you think?
Well, if you've already pitted, if you come down pit road, you go back to 1 lap down because you're ahead of the leader if you stay out. And, of course, if you pit, you fall behind the leader, which keeps you at that 1 lap down marker. So you have to stay out. There's no choice. Even if it's 5 or 10 laps, you have to take what you got.
There you go. That's what he's saying. So we'll take a break, everybody. 6th caution, longest green flag run of the race is done. When we come back, we will hopefully take you to the finish. The house always wins in Vegas, but one driver will be the winner. Will Devin West repeat, or is somebody else going to pull the upset here in Virtual Sim City? The finish when we come back.
One of these races pays $750 to $1,000 a win weekly. This race pays $1,000 just to start the event. It's just so.
Well, I had a little rough weekend. I was gonna see if you might have a few parts I can get replaced.
Okay, what you got?
First of all, I think I'm gonna need a radiator, an air breather, an upper A-frame, a front bumper, a hub. Yeah, those for sure.
With all that right there, you don't need a spindle and maybe a ball joint or two?
This is gonna be kind of hard to explain, but you got a shifter, linkage, some motor mounts, plug wires too.
Man, you must have hit him hard.
It happens.
Well, we can definitely help you out with that. And I tell you what, we could probably save you some money if we use some ProTech parts.
Well, that'll be good news to tell the wife.
When it happens, get back on the track with ProTech parts. Race-proven performance without the race-proven price. Only at Day Motorsports.
You ad-lib every commercial, Jeremy, Charles. That's what I was going to say. Do you ad-lib every commercial?
Who, me?
Who, me? Not you, Jeremy. I was talking about him.
Oh, I know.
He's like, I write the script. Back underway, green flag, 50 to go. Ready to settle this one here in Virtual Sim City. Jared, cautions, precautions. Are we ready to take this one to the finish line?
Take him to the finish line. I think we're going to be doing just that. They kind of got spaced out more than I thought. Look at that. The top three breakaway got almost a second gap between first and fourth, fifth place. 3 wide up the front stretch here. Tim Garski in the middle. 3. Oh, the 50. Jason Leak almost at the outside wall. Goes right up to it again there. Ryan Bay trying to sift his way through the field with his fresh Goodyear tires. He knows he's got the race car to win. He just has to pass 4 more drivers to get back to where he was. 13 to go at the line. Single file goes to top 10.
Going to carry this one to the finish line, as we mentioned, is right now closing in on 13 laps to go. Tyler King in the lead. Look at Harris now battling with Bay. That's actually the battle for 4th place. What a run for the legend Frank Harris tonight, Jeremy. Had a problem earlier, bounced back. The sun-kissed car looks good in 77.
Yeah, excellent recovery for Frank, actually. Yeah, just fantastic stuff out here. Even with some of these drivers cycling back up to the front, being in the top 5 right now with 12 laps to go, sitting very nice. Car 77. We know the 5 of Devin West. He's going to try to cycle through. You see him right there on the right-hand side of your screen as Frank gets loose in front of the 04 Tim. Side by side goes those two drivers are 3 wide. Almost look like 4 wide for a split second. Jason to the top. Oh, 3 wide for the race lead. Troy Daggett. And out of nowhere, Brightsman. He's in the picture.
Here comes the blizzard. Dairy Queen. It's ice time. Ice cream time. It's time to have a blizzard upside down. And the good news is if he gets upside down, you'll be able to read blizzard upside down as well. So we know Sean Brightsman purposely does that with his race car. But he don't get upside down very often. He's going to the lead now. Beaver State Racing, Team LSRTV going at it side by side. 10 to go. Troy Daggett's in the battle as well.
Right, Bay, don't forget about him. Still in the picture here. This is a fantastic run to the end of the race here. Under 10 to go. Bouncing off the wall goes the race leader, Tyler King, or at least Troy Daggett, P2 actually. Is he going to get close to the 21? Takes the air off the spoiler, at least trying to. Doesn't work this time. Ryan Bay, P2, battling hard there underneath the 99.
The blizzard, because if he flips over, it shows the words. It shows the words.
Nope. Yes, here you go.
Oh, they tip it over. Yeah, I know. I know. But if he goes upside down, you'll see it clearly too. Leave me alone. It's not 8 to go in the line. Blizzard. Yeah, that's right. If you go to your Blizzard restaurant, they take the blizzard and they tip it upside down for you. So that's the reason why he tips it upside down like that. So, has anybody ever had their blizzard splatter on the floor, Jeremy? Your kids?
Nope.
Whoa, we about had some cars splatter in the wall, though.
I wish I had one closer around me so I could, have it more often. But no ice cream issues yet with the kiddos. Thankfully. I don't want to clean that mess up here. I thought Ryan Bay was competing for the race win, and now he's back to P4. He must have got those tires too overheated. Now he has to cool them off. You see, he's got pressure now from Frank Harris behind him here. So just like that, we realized, oh no, door slap the 5 into the 04, into the 8 of Gary Nichols.
Crashing.
We got a 4-car wreck here for the 7th caution.
And there goes the Monday night winner, Devin West, caught up in it, the number 5. Watch this again, and you pretty much have sealed the deal for a chance at overtime with 6 remaining. They're going to have to hustle if they're going to get this race restarted, Jeremy. You saw what happened here.
Yeah, they'll have a shootout of some kind, whether if it's official or unofficial shootout. But,
whoa!
Yeah. Jason Leake just comes down the track, finds the right rear of
what
Devin
was he thinking?
West. I think he got loose and wanted to overcorrect to stay off the wall. Drove it down too far and just barely, probably like, 1 foot at most.
Even took out Dirty Skittles.
He even took out Dirty Skittles driver himself, Tim Garski. They're on board here. I'm not sure what we're watching here.
Well, we're kind of watching
here's the wreck. Oh no!
Oh shoot! Wow. Bryce Dickman, you were all the way in the back. What the hell, man? He was in his own little world. The car come down on him, man.
Yeah,
I blame that on the 8 car. On the 8 car. What were you thinking, Gary Nichols?
Gary, no.
Watch this again. Watch this again. This is all Gary Nichols' fault, man. You can't blame Dickman.
Gary has to know to lock it up until they all pass.
Actually, maybe Bryce Dickman should have slowed down. He had like a Natalie Decker moment. This is exactly what Natalie Decker did at Daytona. Look at this. There's a... Oh! Oh,
That
wow.
is absolutely insane.
Man, I'm glad that it was just a sim. I'm glad it's just a sim. Just punch the button and...
Right.
For you should have zigged when you should have zagged, but... Man, I see two people at fault. First, Nichols. He should never have stalled right down at the bottom of the apron of the racetrack because he was up at the top of the banking. And secondly, Bryce Dickman. The caution lights mean slow down, trouble on the speedway. And he didn't. Seventh car. Can we get this race restarted, Jeremy? Do you think we can finish before the scheduled distance? Or are we going to overtime, you think?
It's going to be a scheduled 3 laps to go, maybe 2. So it's either a scheduled distance green, white, checkered, or it's going to be 1 lap more than that. We'll find out here as we get our graphic back up to the 1 to go and onto the green flag. Here's the 1 to go now. Troy takes the inside. Ryan Bay takes the outside. Okay, yeah. It's a green, white checker. It is not an official one, but it is a green, white checker, right? Yeah. You're going to go... No, there's only 3 laps to go. I'm sorry. We're going to run 98, 99, and 100. So we're going to go 3 laps.
Yeah, they're coming to the line, Jeremy. This would be lap number 97. When they come to the line, this will be a 3-lap shootout when they come back to the restart. They'll be coming to the line. This will be completing lap 96. So they'll be coming to the green flag on lap number 97. It will be a 3-lap shootout. 7 cautions for 21 laps, and Troy Daggett up in front. And Jeremy, remember, they wreck again. We got 2 attempts at overtime also.
We sure do. We might have to tap into one of those. We'll find out how this restart works. Who's going to win? Who's going to take advantage? We're all going to find this out here. 3 laps to go. Throttle's at the ready. And we have green flag once more here. 3 laps remaining. And Ryan Bay, big tire spin. And the 77 Harris had to check up to not pass the 29 to not cause a black flag for himself. That's going to allow Troy Daggett with a nice little lead here.
Oh, down to the corner. Harris with a little wiggle there. Powers by the machine of King. King powers back with the help of Breitzman. Down below, it is Odenbacher. Odenbacher clears the 77. A bullet goes on. Daggett, 99, gone. Coming to the penultimate lap off 4. 2 to go.
2 to go here. 0.1 is the gap. Can Ryan get there? He's got the speed. Can he pick the correct line to get around? Looks like Troy needs to follow Ryan if he's going to have to slow him down. Getting the clean air on the nose of that Chevrolet is not the best way to do it. Back straightaway, 1.5 laps remaining.
Working into turn number 3. Daggett stays to the inside. Here comes Ryan Bay. Ryan Bay, will he make his move? No, he'll stay to the bottom of the apron. White flag, CRN 1 to go. We've got racing this weekend at Wake County and Dillon Motor Speedway. On CRN this Friday and Saturday night, final lap as Troy Daggett works down the back straightaway. Here come the Warlords, ready to size them up behind them. It's Bay, it's Breitzman, it's King, and it's Odenbacher. Now they shuffle out of line. Here they come, working through 3 and 4. Not going to get there. Breitzman clears by Bay, but he can't catch Troy Daggett. Troy Daggett becomes a winner in the Northwest Racing Series Spring ARCA Division. He'll take the house always wins 150. And we're understanding John Odenbacher ran the fastest lap of the race in 5th. 29.381 as the checkered flag falls. Fast at the end, but still ran out of time, Jeremy. Way to go, Troy Daggett.
Sean Breitzman sneaks in 2nd place, too. That was pretty impressive on the inside of Ryan Bay. But Troy Daggett, look at this. He gets to do a burnout here in front of the virtual fans that are watching at Vegas. And The 99 is the house. The house always wins, right? And Troy Daggett is that person until the high five salute, which is locked in and inbound for car 99.
The house always wins, and so does the fans for the Northwest High Five Salute in there. Oh, Allenbacher and Ryan Bay with a kill shot to the 99 of Troy Daggett. The KM not Cal entry, and there, well, there's the way to do it. Strike. That was a ball.
Strike.
No, that was a, yeah. Just about outside. He tried the corner and missed. That was my best Harry Doyle call there from Major League. You're exactly right. Yes. Bob Euchre, Mr. Baseball. Anybody else going to ram into him? Off track. Somebody. Oh, there you go. All right. Oh, hell. He left. Oh, well, we're going to make this fast. Very quick post-race because we got things to do in our lives overnight and tomorrow. Jeremy's got to get up early in the morning, and so do I. So, with that being said, here is your also. Look at this. He can do the results, but he hasn't got the starting lineup done yet.
Look at that.
Troy Daggett is the winner. Sean Brightsman is second. Ryan Bay third. We're going to talk to them on the podium in just a moment. At the end of 100 miles, 152 miles, 100 laps, 4 lead changes among 5 drivers, 7 cautions for 21 laps. Frank Harris, the hard charger. Way to go for Frank Harris in the Sunkist car. Up 26 spots. Devin West led the most laps tonight of 34, the Monday night truck winner. And John Allenbacher is at the fast lap at the checkered flag. 29.381. Jeff Stabnow from the pole, but got crashed out after winning stage number 1. It is Troy Daggett, the winner. Sean Brightsman, second. Ryan Bay, third. We'll talk to them in post in just a moment. Tyler King, John Allenbacher, Frank Harris, Ray Fournier, Todd Miles, Dennis Moore, all on the lead lap. 9 cars at the checker flag on the lead lap. Chris Kynes in 10th, 2 laps down, Jeremy.
11th on 23rd, got Dana Rogers in P11. Kalam Georgi there in 12th. Stephen Paulison in 13th. Jason Leake does end up in 14th. Devin West, P15. After that wreck, Gary Nichols in 16th. Tim Garski, Mr. Skittles himself in 17th. Brett Johnson finishes in 18th. Jake Pitagorno in 19th. And Bryce Dickman rounds out the top 20.
Top 20 there, of course, and, but it's all said and done. 21st will go to the driver of Devin Matthews. 22nd, Ryan McLeod. Multiple laps down, by the way, are these guys from 23rd on back. Tough night for Ryan Bloom on the podium tonight there for the driver of the 23. Dan West Jr. at one time up in the front, crashed out as well as Jeff Stabnow. 24th, 25th, Nate Garski, Seth Cooper, Tom Wright, Kyle Matthews, Travis Barnes, top 30. Rest of the rundown of the drivers include Paul Newton, Roy Grande, and James Vining, the Catman. 1 lap, and he called it a night early going. Time of race, obviously, just shy of being done in 1 hour, 13 minutes, and 22 seconds. Let's go quickly in a post-race, and we'll grab the winner right now. Congratulations, Troy Daggett. Troy, you had some problems earlier. You bounced off the wall. You still find a way to muscle that 99 to the checkered flag, and congratulations on this spring win tonight, sir.
Thank you. I'm so pumped right now. It's so awesome to finally get a win this series. I've been doing it for about 4 or 5 years now. It's awesome to finally get one. Yeah, we bounced off the wall. I was getting loose off the corner a lot during the longer runs, and just trying to keep the tires running because it was a little bit harder, but we managed to get it done finally.
That's awesome, man. After multiple years of trying, you finally got the checker flag. Awesome to hear. Congratulations, dude. The car was fast, though. I mean, there were some mistakes up front. The untimely caution put a lot of people in a deficit, but you did everything right on your end. The strategy you had worked out well, and then you just found true speed around here. So was this something that you expected coming into tonight? Were you thinking that your car had a decent opportunity to be up in the top there to contend?
Actually, I did not think I was going to be able to contend for this win at all. Qualified 22nd. I think during practice, I was 23rd. I didn't have the speed. 1 and 2, I could rock that corner. That was my corner. I can catch everyone, pass them on. But 3 and 4, I would just get tight and just finally figured out how to drive it towards the end, pick speed all the way around the track, and granted, we survived cautions. I mean, took out some fast cars in the beginning of the race. Then towards the end there, some of the guys got trapped a lap down, kind of helped us out. Then that last pit stop, I decided last second to stay on the track, and that's the winning call right there.
Troy, so many times, snake bit in the hunt, take it out. What does it mean to finally put your chips on the table and put this car at victory lane, and your take of winning the Spring Division Series?
Putting on chips in was awesome. I mean, it's awesome to finally get a win in the Spring Division. Hopefully we can get the first one off our back now. Hopefully we can get more now since we got the first one out of the way.
Got any sponsors people you want to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank you guys, LSRTV, you guys in the booth, Cody for producing this thing, Sean and Jeff for putting on this league, my wife, Michelle, for letting me come on here and race Mondays and Thursday nights with you guys, my kids for letting me have the free time to do this, and FS Fabco, Nautical Marine, Barb K, Etching and Engraving, my teammates, Team Ramrod, Chris Kynes, he's been here all season with me, Walters Racing guys, they've been in and out, but Chris Kynes has been there with me. I'd like to thank him.
There you go. Troy Daggett, everybody. Welcome to Victory Lane of the Northwest Spring Division. He does it for ARCA in the 99 machine. Let's grab the man that'll finish in the number 2 position and get his thoughts on the subject. That, of course, is the man, Sean Brightsman. Sean rallied, got back through, passing Ryan Bay, coming off of turn 4. Just could not get to Troy Daggett, but nothing wrong with second place. And what a climb, up 18 spots when the checker flag fell, boss.
Yeah, overall, great night. A lot of good racing from what I saw just in the cockpit with everybody up front. There's a lot of great battles. Super happy for Troy. Troy deserved this win for a long time and had some definitely taken away there I've seen at the super speedways. So awesome job to Troy. Great call. Overall happy though for our team and getting everything set up and running well.
Yeah, man, up 18 spots, fantastic stuff out there. And for a moment, I thought you weren't really in the top 3 contention, and then you found some speed. You passed some cars through the wreck, and then where'd that last-minute push there? I didn't expect Ryan Bay to be passed once he got to second place, and at the last corner, last lap, you kind of he had the speed, and actually maybe a little bit faster than Troy there. So where would that little boost of run there go at the very end?
I think it's just tires. Tires warmed up and was able to put down a decent lap there. Unfortunately, I needed at least one more, probably 2 more really. Battling with Troy and everything, and Ryan potentially, they were going to stay on the high side no matter what, keep that momentum. So it would have been tough either way, even making that call to pit, unless they followed suit. And yeah, it's just a tough night to choose the wrong side, but I think I'd rather be on the offense than the defense, so I'll always go grab those tires.
Sean, obviously solid run. You've had wins. You've had very good finishes in this spring division, sir, as we head towards the Memorial Day and the midway point of this one. Obviously, we'll see you at Indy next week. Before we let you go, please thank your sponsors. And I will say that Indianapolis is a place that they better never count you out. You're pretty good there.
I appreciate that. I love going to Indy. Looking forward to next week, and then looking forward to the off week for Memorial Day afterwards. So just got to thank everybody at Team LSRTV, everybody in the LSRTV broadcasting team, Cody, yourself, Jeremy. Got to thank the admins and the drivers committee that help make this thing operate. So big thanks to that and everybody that comes out every week, even during the spring fun season.
There is the thoughts of Sean Brightsman of 18 spots, the finish of the second spot by Troy Daggett, up 22 spots to win the race, by the way. Clyde Climbers, when it's all said and done. Final man to grab will be third place driver. ARCA in the points last year was the runner-up, of course, but solid runs. Ryan Bay finishing third. Your take of Vegas tonight, sir.
Yeah, it surprisingly kind of turned into a pit strategy race. I was feeling really good on old tires for a little bit there. I was running second behind Devin with 20 lap older tires. So I thought when it came down to it, I was probably going to be staying out. Didn't quite work out because Troy ended up ahead of me when that yellow came out after the green flag cycle. But I was feeling really good at that point. Once I took that green flag pit stop, I was able to pass Devin in the pits. And it was looking really good from there. And then another yellow came out. So didn't quite pick the perfect combination of pitting and tires and all that stuff. But it was still a really fun race, really fun up front. Racing with these guys, lots of clean racing up there.
Yeah, good stuff here tonight, man. Just a really fast car. Just kind of got caught there at that last caution, kind of put you back. You were flying through the field. You got up to second place pretty quick, and then you hit a wall there. You just put all the money into that short run there, and then the tire just kind of gave out.
It's really all about the aero and the momentum, because when you're behind like the four guys, like when I was kind of getting up to second there, they're punching this giant hole, they're side drafting each other, so you can really catch up to them really easy, and you can get up to, second or third, but then you kind of lose the draft and everything that gives you the advantage. So it was really tough to pass the leader all night. I don't even know if I ever, I don't remember passing anyone for first on the track. It was really tough to pass the leader. You had to have someone behind you helping you. Or you could just be like Devin and just slide job me. I don't know how he did that. It was the awesome pass earlier in the race. But yeah, it was just all about having the help behind you or having the help in front of you. And once you get closer to the front, there's kind of less help to go around.
Well, Ryan, before I let you go, buddy, please thank your sponsors. We'll see you next week in Indy.
Yeah, thanks to you guys at LSRTV. Thanks to the league admins. Thanks to my wife, as always. If you guys want a cool iRacing stats website, check out neum.app. Thank you, guys.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, there's the thoughts of Ryan Bay, Sean Brightsman, Troy Daggett, the podium drivers when it's all said and done here tonight. The finish of the House Always Wins 150. We will be back next week before Memorial Day. That'll be next Monday and Thursday. Thursday still up in the air. We'll let you know if we can find a producer. But right now, next Monday, tentatively, we'll be there with Indianapolis. I love that racetrack. 2.5 miles. But it don't drive, Jeremy, like a super speedway. The world's greatest race course on virtual 16th in Georgetown. Where we're going to be should be a fun time at the virtual Yard of Bricks next Monday night, possibly Thursday night. Buddy, your final take of tonight. Always a pleasure, buddy. Enjoy your weekend.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Race is a lot of fun to be a part of. Watching it, listen to the drivers. Like this place is crazy when it comes to the ARCA cars, and did not let down. Very exciting week at Vegas. Quickly becoming one of my favorite, if not the favorite, mile-and-a-half tracks that we have on the NASCAR side of things. And great stuff overall. Can't wait till get back to it on Monday.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the thoughts of my buddy Jeremy Stanley. As always, want to thank Team LSRTV and, of course, everybody behind the Northwest Racing Series. We appreciate Mr. Sean Brightsman, Jeff Stabnow, John Onnebacher behind the operations of making the Northwest Racing Series be what it is for the spring division, for Trucks at ARCA, and obviously the National Series that'll fire up in the fall of this year for the big championships. As always, thank you to Mr. Charles Wooten on production and Helen on all of the great graphics. For Jeremy Stanley, I'm Wesley Outland. Good evening from virtual Sim City. We'll see you at Indy next week, and we congratulate Troy Daggett, winner tonight at Las Vegas.